Alright guys, so we're back with House of Dragon. This is going to be about prophecy. First off, if you look at the cast list of Game of Thrones, Emilia Clarke is at the top as Daenerys and stuff. The reason I want to say this is that if Daenerys isn't the main character in Game of Thrones, why does Robert and Ned and everyone keep bringing up the Targaryens? Secondly, if she's not the main character, then why does it say 172 years before Dany Targaryen? Obviously Daenerys, but that's neither here or there. Let's talk about the prophecy. This is really what I want to talk about. So the prophecy that Daemon sees, it could be two things. It could be the prince that is promised that we see with young Rhaenyra when she sees it on the fiery knife and talks about it. Or it can be obviously what he sees and what happens to his family and everything. So Daemon sees on this cave wall and some people will argue about the prince who was promised, saying that because Jon is half Stark and half Targaryen, he's the Song of Ice and Fire. However, in the vision, Daemon sees the back of a blonde woman with 3 dragons, which is Dany, obviously. Not showing the front doesn't mean it's Jon Snow or a prince. Furthermore, Jon Snow, as I said before, doesn't have blonde hair or the violet eyes. He doesn't have any Valyrian traits. The other thing is that in the translation of High Valyria, it says the prince was promised, but there is no gender in High Valyria. Dany says she likes it better when it translates to the prince or princess promise, but only one person has dragons. Still, though, the prophecy fails since Arya killed the Night King, so it's kind of not really there. Now, obviously, one of the Red Priests in Game of Thrones says she has brought ice and fire together. Jon being the ice and stuff, being from snow and all of that with his play on name and everything. But at the same time, the prophecy doesn't really work out and stuff because in House of Dragon, they're just milking it when a Stark is the one that delivers the blow. Neither Jon nor Daenerys were the ones that killed it. Now, did Daenerys help with the fire? Sure. If she didn't bring her dragons and she didn't help, they all would have died. So, take your pick, hit or miss and stuff. But that's all I got for you guys in this. Let me know your guys' thoughts on House of Dragon's prophecy. Do you think they're just milking it too much with it? Talking about that it will be a Targaryen that brings the dawn, or do you think they're just trying to decanonize it in their own way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.